All right, everyone, we have today's starter, Jon Gray. Thomas, go ahead and kick us off.
Yeah, John, today was kind of a odd game with the Dodgers. They really tried to make you throw strikes and everything else. Can you take me through how it began for you, and did you feel like the strike zone performance kind of picked up as the game?
Yeah, I think we fell behind a lot. Had a lot of traffic. Probably should have been on a plate and put it in play more often, but yeah, it was a tough one. It was a grind. Struggled with command a little bit today, but we worked through it for the most part.
You held them to 2 runs. Chris Taylor, he's been a guy that's bothered the Rockies for years. What did you see out of those 2 at bats from him?
Well, I just see he's on fire right now. He looks really good. The first one wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a terrible pitch. Probably wasn't the best location, but it was sharp enough. He's just on time right now. He's seeing the ball really well. And the second one really took me by surprise. I tried to sneak a curveball in there, kind of throw it close to him, but yeah, he's seeing the ball well right now.
For you to kind of navigate through this where you didn't have your best stuff, tell me what that says about you and where you are right now, pitching wise, and also just approach on the mound.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed with the day, but just to be able to limit damage, keep us in the ball game. I think that's important for us. I think it's how we're gonna scrape a lot of wins out this year. We've got to fight to the end, and we did that for the most part. So, just making people earn everything they get from us.
All right, thanks, John.
When you have a day like today where your stuff isn't working the way you want it to, how much do you think your experience is helping you out? And you think a younger you would have been able to still only give up 2 runs and come out pretty clean?
I think it's just having the ability to think one pitch at a time, knowing that the first pitch it's not going to affect the next one. And if the hitter does see a terrible pitch, it's a great time to come back with a good one and get them out. So it's just staying ahead of that. And, thinking positively throughout, no matter what happens, no matter just runners on, whatever, you can always see a way out and really attack that.
And is this something you feel like you've improved on as you've gotten older and more experience?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of times I would get myself into a situation where I thought it was too deep to kind of claw my way out. But, I think we're being really tough. And when the guys are on, we're making them work to get the runs.
Thank you.
Patrick.
Hey, John, you were talking about the 2 home run pitches. The second one, you said you tried to sneak a curveball by him. Was the first one, I just want to make sure I'm right. It was a slider, right?
Yes.
Okay. And can you just go into that a little bit more? Did you put it where you wanted? And he just, like you said, he's seeing the ball really well?
Yeah, it was a good pitch, but it was still a strike. And I really wanted it to start out as a strike, end up out of the zone. But I think I overthrew it a little bit. I think I threw it a little too hard, a little early on. And, I never had a chance to break. It was just kind of up and hard. So, I think that was where the mistake was.
After you came off the IL, when you had the little bit of a scare there with your flexor and your elbow, your velocity's been really good. I think you mentioned this a few starts ago. Is it just you're able to cut loose now and just go all out? Is that continuing for you?
Yeah, I think so. I raised my effort level up a few months back, and it created a little bit of soreness I wasn't used to, but we got through it, and I feel good now. So, maybe I need to try that again and see if I can gain a few more miles per hour. We'll see.
Okay, and one more, and I apologize, but I do have to ask you. Trade deadline's Friday. You're scheduled to pitch Friday. Has that been on your mind at all? That I know scouts are there in LA. They're looking at you. Have you been able to block that out, or is that something that's been kind of creeping into your mind at all?
I've been able to block it out, and I didn't think I'd be able to do a good job with that. With all the chatter and everything, it can be hard to get away from sometimes. But no, I'm just enjoying every day, and every day's a blessing. And I can't control the future. I'm just going to try to respond to it the best I can, and I'm just going to enjoy every time.
Okay, thanks, John.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll finish up with a couple more from Thomas. Go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, just wanted to go back to what Patrick was talking about. As you came out here today, was that completely out of your mind, or were you thinking, "Hey, if this is the last one, I want to go out big"? What was the thought as far as taking them out for the Rockies today?
I really didn't think about it too much. It's another start to me, and all that stuff is kind of like noise right now. And I don't think I'm not going to pretend something's going to happen unless doing my thing and taking things day by day.
Okay, and last one, as Danielle asked you, you were able to kind of work through not having your good stuff. Do you feel like now, maybe more than at any point in your career, you are a pitcher as opposed to maybe when you came in and you had the fastball and you could throw it by people? You feel like you've become a pitcher, and that's what you showed today, wherever that leads.
Yes, I really do. And this year more than others, I feel more like a pitcher. Just being able to have a good changeup that's consistent every time I've been out. Been able to locate, spin, execute fastballs inside and outside. I mean, that's something. It was a long road to get there, but I finally think I've gotten a really good hold of it. And, even like off days like today, I think I can still command the ball good enough to work out of jams and move along.
All right, Jon, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That'll do it for post game, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow.